doesn't speak Japanese so well? Can I just see? Okay. So a couple people. So, okay. Welcome, Andrew. So I'm going to speak in, oh, wait. Yeah, I'm going to speak in Japanese, but I will translate myself in English. So you should be able to understand. Okay. Okay. And if I need any help with the Japanese, Shinsuke, please help me. Thank you. All right. So, 皆さん、私のスクリーン見えますか？大丈夫ですか？ Presentation. You can see the screen? Okay, great. じゃあ今日皆さん来てくれてありがとう。今日はこの Fully Blessed 人生航路でしたっけというプログラムの説明会なんですけど、今日は大体どういうプログラムなのか、どういう形にするか、そういう説明しますけど、Today we're going to be explaining about this fully blessed program and what kind of program it is and the flow of the program, what's it going to look like, and also to announce the next date. 次いつやるかもみんなに伝えたいと思います。はい。まずは、ちょっと自己紹介したいんですけど、私の名前は、岡本ジャスティンで、アメリカで生まれ育ちました。So, my name is Justin Okamoto, and I was born and raised in America. 私の妻は、カズカ岡本で、彼女、日本生まれ育ち。My wife is named Kazuka, and she's born and raised in Japan. 私たちは7年前、国際祝福受けて、それで、とてもいろいろありましたけど、今はとても幸せです。So we were blessed 7 years ago, and even though there's a lot that goes on in the blessing, but we are very happy right now. でもこのプログラムのきっかけ、なんでこのプログラム作りたいと思ったのかというと、結婚は簡単なものじゃないでしょ。簡単なことじゃない。The reason why I wanted to create this program is because I know blessing in marriage is really not a simple thing to go through. 私たちの関係の中でも本当になんか難しい時もありましたし、なんかいろいろ一緒に乗り越えて子供も産んだし、家族と一緒に今住んでるし、we went through a lot of things, including, giving birth, my wife giving birth to our son, having a baby, and living together with our parents-in-law. And so there's many wonderful experiences as a blessed couple, but also many challenges. とても幸せな時もあるし、チャレンジもいっぱいありますけど、一つの覚えのは、私の子供1歳ぐらいになった時、なんかこういう思いが結構強かった。私たちはあと5年持つのか。Like when my son was 1 year old, I remember thinking, are we going to last another 5 years? なんかとても難しくて、いろいろぶつかってしまった。なんか例えば私はなんかアメリカでちょっと住みたいなと思ったけど、私の妻はなんか絶対日本に残りたいとかI remember I felt I really need to go back to America, and my wife was saying, oh no, we really need to stay in Japan. とか、なんか子供の育ってる方とか、生活の中いろいろな生活のなんかやり方いろいろありますね。There's a lot of things that go on, and yeah, I just remember really strongly, really feeling worried about our relationship. なんかそういうとっても心配になった時、なんかなんか本気でこの思いがありました。とっても辛かったその時。でもなぜ乗り越えることできたのかというと、私たちはコミュニティがありました。The reason why I felt we could really overcome these challenges was because we had a community to support us. なんか同じ立場に立ってる人 なんか同じシチュエーション、同じいろいろな経験を共有できるコミュニティがありましたので、それは何よりもそれはすごく助かりました。Because we had a community where we could share about our challenges, we can share the experiences we're going through. More than anything, that was the most helpful thing. And I'm so grateful for this community. とってもこのコミュニティに対して心から感謝しています。人生、私たちのコミュニティでは、なんか人生成長しながら、こういうプロセスがある。So while we're growing in life, it kind of looks like this. 一人で、なんかまだ独身の時、なんかチャレンジがありますね。なんか私、何をやりたいか、何になりたいかとか。でも、結構独身の時、なんかサポートが結構あると思います。なんか例えば、修練会とか、いろいろな教育もあるし、なんか教会に行ったら、なんか結構その牧師からいろいろサポートもらえると思いますけど、when we're single, there's some challenge. We feel it's challenging, but actually there's so much support for single people. There's workshops, there's community, there's youth groups, there's pastors who are really they invest in getting like single people so that they can become ready for the blessing. We have these matching and blessing workshops. There's just a lot of support when we're young, when we're single. でも、結婚してから、祝福受けてから、なんかたくさん、なんかチャレンジはもっと多くなるんでしょう。なんか自分の成長だけじゃなくて、なんか夫婦として成長するのは、それは目的になって、なんか非常に難しくなります。When we become a couple, it becomes even more challenging because we're not just trying to grow one person, ourselves, but we're trying to grow as a couple. We're trying to navigate so many different things as a couple. でも、サポートを見ると、なんかサポートなんか少なくなる。チャレンジが高くなるけど、サポート少なくなる。そんなにそういうコミュニティとかグループそんなにないし、特別、特に夫婦関係のための教育、そんなにないと思います。修練会も、なんか、本当に修練会、何もない。There's really not a lot of support when we get married. And just think about like workshops. There's really like no workshops available for married couples to support their relationship. だから、多くの夫婦たちは、このなんか危険な状態になっちゃう。なんかいろいろ喧嘩して、どんどんその関係が悪くなって、コミュニケーションなくなって、それで、なんかもうサポート、なんかコミュニティでサポートできる状態じゃなくなる。そういう時になったら、カウンセリングとか、プロフェッショナルサポート必要になる。and then because there's no support to kind of guide couples and to work together as a community, a lot of couples get into this danger zone where it's no longer possible to support them just by a community, but they really need like professional support, like counseling, where they need that one-on-one to overcome the emergency that their relationship becomes sometimes. それで、国際祝福になったら、これ、今まではただ結婚は難しいけど、国際祝福になると、本当にもっとたくさんのチャレンジがあると思います。なんか文化の違いもあるし、言語の違いもあるし、どの国に住むか、そういういろいろ考えないといけないから、本当にチャレンジが多くなります。When we, just talking about marriage is already difficult, but when we add in the point that an international marriage where the culture is different, the language is different, the country that you're coming from and the country that maybe you want to live in might be different. So many more challenges come up when we are talking about international blessing, international couples. And そして国際祝福について、特に国際祝福のためのサポートは、なんか、私の知ってる限り、全然ない。そういうプログラムがなんか存在してないと私は知らない。もし存在するとあれば。 like I have no idea if there's any kind of program that supports specifically for international couples. I've never heard of a program that specifically is about helping international couples navigate the challenges of being an international couple. And so I really felt that there needs to be a program like this. だからこういうプログラム絶対必要だと私は思います。まあ、私のインスピレーションの一部は、こういうプログラムなんかありまして、Make the most of marriage。これはなんかヨーロッパで、いろんな幸せな夫婦から証とか聞いたり、カウンセラーの話とか聞いたり、それを聞いたら、いろいろディスカッションして、なんか一緒に共有時間もあるし、とか、このブレッシングカフェは、これは日本でのプログラムなんですけど、これはまだ祝福受けてない人向きなプログラムなんですけど、なんか同じスタイルで、証中心として、ディスカッション中心なプログラムなんですけど、There are programs that I was inspired about, like in Europe, this Make the Most of Marriage is about listening to testimonies from successful couples and sharing together, and also there's programs to help people get to the blessing, to receive the blessing. So we wanted to create this program, and this is the mission that I came up with. こういうミッション作りました。国際祝福を受けた日本語が話せるメンバーたちが成功しているカップルから知音を共有することで美しい結婚生活を築けるよう助けるcommunityです。So we are a community to help Japanese-speaking international bless members to create beautiful marriages by sharing wisdom from successful couples. Okay. Sorry, I forgot I put music in this, but there's music. Okay. So 私たちのideal audience この参加者対象は日本語を話せる人 someone who can speak Japanese 祝福と家族を大事にしている人 commitment towards their blessing and their family 神様とご父母様に信仰がある人 so faith in God and true parents and then 英語 we also want to add sorry someone needs to mute themselves okay I think it's okay now and we will have English translation so even the core audience is Japanese because we will be the speaker will speak in Japanese but we want the spouses also to be able to attend and experience upliftment with their spouse so we will have English translation available as well それでこの理想的な参加者の3つの辛いことは理想的な関係の築き方がわからない。They're not sure how to realize their ideal relationship, but of course they want to. 理想と実現現実のギャップがある。There's a gap between their ideal and their reality. 他にも同じ状況のカップルがいるが助ける方法がわからない。So they see others in a similar situation and they don't know how to help. 理想的な参加者の3つの願いは美しい祝福と家族同じ、they want to create a beautiful blessing in a family 同じ目標を持った人たちとつながり成長すること they want to connect and grow with others with the same goal カップルとしてコミュニティに貢献すること they want to contribute to the community as well so it's not just about receiving but also contributing your own honesty, your own stories when we have discussions. だからただもらえるんじゃなくて、なんか本当にあげたい人、何か貢献したいっていう人、それは私たちの参加者の対象。それでまあこれはそのプログラムの名前、Fully Blessed と日本語の名前は人生行路。今のアイディアは月1回の集まり、証やdiscussion. So some of our ideas have a monthly gathering, including a testimony and discussion time. 年1回、ワークショップ、修練会みたい。多分全部Zoom でやりますので、みんな参加できると思いますけど、like an annual half-day workshop, we can go a little bit more deeper with each other. それで、Facebook のコミュニティが、この、セッションの間にまだ共有できる場を作りたいと思います。Making a Facebook community where we can continue to share with each other. And then for people who want a little bit of extra sharing, we could do something where we like pair couples off or pair spouses up, like two wives can share with each other once a month. 任意の I don't know what this is. What is this Japanese? I can't read it. まあ、3人でとか、ペアになってサポートし合うグループも作ることができると思ってます。でも一番始めたいのは、この毎月1回の集まり。まあ、こんな形でやりたいと思います。幸せなカップルからの証。First, having a discussion, I mean, a testimony from someone who has some lessons that they can share. Of course, no couples are always happy, but a couple that feels they have a lesson that they learned that they can share. Right? もちろん、いつも幸せなわけがない、そういうカップルがないと思うけど、ただ、私、シェアしたいことがある。そういうカップルからその証を聞く。20分、25分ぐらい。around 25 minutes. それで、Q&A、質問と答えの時間 10分ぐらい。それで、ディスカッションタイム、ディスカッションの時間、ライフステージによって分かれる。例えば子供がいない人、一緒にグループになってディスカッション共有する。赤ちゃんとか育ってる中の人、グループになって共有できる。それで、いろんなそんな感じでグループ作って、同じライフステージと同じ人と共有できるような時間。So sharing based on your life stage. So if you are someone with no kids yet, you can share with people in the same situation. If you have kids, if you have babies, you can share with people in the same situation. We're going to break out into small groups. So there's time to discuss with people who are in a similar situation as you. 次はグループシェアリング。みんなまた集まって何かインスピレーションがあれば、またみんなの前で伝える時間になります。So having some time, we come back together and share any inspiration that came up from those group discussions. そんな形でやりたいと思います。全部で、80分、90分ぐらいになると思います。It's going to be around a 90-minute program once a month. それで、もし、この参加したいだけでももちろんいいし、もうちょっとサポーターとして参加したいという人もいれば、ぜひ連絡してください。If you want to just participate, that's totally fine. But if you also want to support in some way, please contact one of the team members, myself, Anna, or Shinsuke. Anna, Shinsuke が私に連絡してください。それで、このプログラムのために、ちょっとファンレイジングやりたいと思ってます。通訳の機能のためにとか、スピーカーのための贈り物とか、スタッフのためいろいろあげたいなと思いますので、もし、このGoFundにシェアすることできれば、嬉しいと思います。はい、こんな感じです。はい、次。それで、次の集まりは、この同じ時間で、来週の土曜日、日本の土曜日、アメリカの金曜日、10時、今日と同じ、でも、来週は90分でやりたいと思います。それで、証しする人はまだ決まってないんですけど、私と家族がするかもしれないし、もし証ししたいっていう人いれば、ぜひ連絡してください。So the next time we're going to meet is going to be on next week. at 10 a.m. for Japan and 8 p.m. America. So it's going to be the exact same time as today, but it's going to be for 90 minutes. So if you can join next week, that would be great. それで私のプレゼンテーション終わりたいと思います。皆さんありがとうございました。Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, Anna, どうぞ。
Sorry, Justin, you said something.
Did you want to say something? I thought you were saying you wanted to speak. 違う？OK 違う。OK わかりました。じゃあ、プレゼンテーション終わりますけど、何か、コメントか、参加したいと思ってる方も、ぜひ参加したいと聞きたいし、それか、質問もあれば、ぜひ質問、聞かせてください。If you're feeling like you'd like to attend, please unmute yourself and you can just say you'd like to attend, or if you have any comments, feel free to give a comment, or if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer any questions at this time. 皆さん大丈夫ですか？
Yeah, okay, maybe I'll ask a question if that's okay.
Those. Okay, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so Justin, I'm just wondering if you're working with the USA DFD, or are you kind of like more independent? I also heard that you were working in Europe or something. Anyway, it's great to see what you're doing. I heard from my wife also you went to Japan to help with a missionaries workshop or something. And anyway, so yeah, it's good to see what you're doing. I'm just kind of like interested to know more about how kind of like this initiative came about. Maybe
Sure.
I missed a few bits in your presentation. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's totally fine. So just to answer that, we are kind of, I guess you could say, being advised by the American BFD and also the Japanese International Blessed Family Department. So we have the leader. His name is Ida-san. He's one of our advisors. Yeah, same as missionary leader. He's one of our advisors for this program, and then also Yuna from America. She's also one of our advisors. So yeah, we're connected with them in that way.
Okay.
今は日本ではイダさんという教会の本部の人、今アドバイザーとして協力してるし、アメリカではユナその祝福家庭部の部長もアドバイザーとして協力してます。Any other questions? なんか質問ありますか？ Alex, you got anything? I see you're talking. I'm just wondering if you have any questions. Just saying hello.
So I work a lot, and especially during that time next week, I'm working. So is there a way to like review a broadcast or like maybe a recording or something?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, everything will be recorded. So if only one of you can attend during the live and you watch the recording later, that's fine. Or you can watch the recording together later on. That's totally fine. But yeah, we want to make sure that it's as accessible as possible. Good question.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. 毎回のセッション録画するので、もし参加できない日もあれば、録画見てもいいと思います。Okay.
I had two comments.
Yeah.
Just one thing was just like we were talking, just when anyway, we everyone's kind of moved away from home, as far as our son and daughter. But just projecting back, it would be nice to have had this, when we were, just younger couple. Yeah. So that's, it's good. I really appreciate what you're putting together. And then also another thing, we were just thinking, maybe we could find some others more our age. I guess we're feeling a little bit old compared to everyone who showed up today. We're thinking there'd be some more older people first gen.
Just so you know, my parents are on the call too. They're just not showing their face.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would love it if you could help out to reach out to people your age, so that there's more of a discussion group. I think that would be really helpful. Appreciate that.
Yeah. And also just can offer something,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you for putting this together.
Yeah, it's absolutely we're all trying to build on the foundation, right, that we have, try to make it a little better for the next generation. So appreciate everything that you guys did for us, and just trying to do a little bit, build on that, right? So say hello to Andrew's baby. That's what Anna said. Yeah, and then anybody who wants to hear a little bit more about, hello, baby. If you want to hear a little bit more about kind of volunteering and what that could look like, we want to have a little bit of extra time after this, but before then, I just want to let people who want to just leave at this time, they can leave. And then anybody who wants to stay on a little bit longer, if they're interested in volunteering or supporting somehow, we can stay on and discuss a little bit more. Okay. So everybody, yeah, I just want to say, 皆さん、本当に今日来てくれて、心から感謝してますし、また会うのは楽しみにしてます。Thank you everybody for coming. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you again. じゃあね、またね。ありがとう。
Thanks for today. We'll just keep in tune with what you're doing and hopefully join next time.
Okay, thank you so much.
Justin. See you.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye everyone.
お疲れ様です。
お疲れ様です。
Oh, Homare is on this call. I don't know why, but every time you unmute yourself, Anna, there's echo. There's like this echo. Because there's two of you. Why is there two of you? Okay, I'm gonna kick one of you out. Wait, why is there two of you? You should leave on one of those. I can't hear you.
My husband is watching.
Okay. Got it. That makes sense. Okay, so I guess people who are still here, yeah, if you guys are interested, Kaz, come. Keiko's on. You should say hello. I gotta turn off this background. You can't see her. Say hello.
Hi.
Hi, Kazuka.
Hi. よかった、元気そ
Yeah, first time seeing you guys in America actually together.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. I mean, we saw Keiko at the Otona College like a while back. Well, I didn't get to see Alex, so. Yeah.
Quarantine lifestyle.
Quarantine lifestyle, yeah. Got it. All right, so Homare-san, can I see your video? I want to say hello. See. So, I guess everybody here can speak English, so I'm just going to talk in English now. A little bit easier for me. Omare-san, 久しぶり.
Hi.
Good to see you.
So I went to grab my baby, so I was away.
Ah, okay, got it.
Had a baby, post baby.
And now Anna has a baby too.
That's right. She has 2 little ones now.
Mm.
So yeah, I guess you guys are still here because you're interested in kind of supporting somehow. So maybe I can just hear from each of you, just kind of, or I'll put up mention like different ways to support. Like these are some roles that we're looking for. Like, of course, people to give, you know, a speaker. Again, like you don't have to have everything together in your couple to be a speaker. No one has that, right? But if you feel like you're somebody who has something to share, you have a lesson that you learned that really made a difference for you. You know, we'd love to have speakers, people who could MC the program. Also discussion leaders for like various stages. So like, yeah, we'd love to eventually have a discussion leader for each kind of category, like somebody for couples with no kids yet, a discussion leader with couples with, you know, babies, young kids, this kind of thing. An interviewer is somebody who just kind of helps the speaker to get acquainted with what we're doing. So for example, if Sayaka Stevens, you know, Milhan's wife, I asked her to give a testimony, but she might not know what this program is. So an interviewer would be somebody who can just reach out to that person and for like 15 minutes, kind of explain, this is the program, this is what we do, and this is kind of the content we're looking for, and maybe ask them like, give them a little chance to brainstorm their content, like what was, you know, asking them a couple questions like, what was the challenge that you overcame? How did you overcome that? Just give them a chance to kind of speak out their thoughts so that they can kind of put it together in a concrete way. And then that will prep them for their speech, their testimony for, yeah. So interviewers, that could be done on your own time. There's no specific time that you would need to do that. Also, if anybody can help out with the technology, with running the Zoom meetings, that can be helpful. And then translation, if anybody feels confident to translate from Japanese to English for the English-speaking spouses, that is also very helpful. So yeah, I'd like to hear, how about from Keiko or Alex, anything come up for you as far as ways that you'd like to support? Or also, of course, another way you can always support is just spreading the word. You know, that is one of the most things that we need, is just to let people know that this is actually happening. But yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah, we were mostly just, I mean, we want to show support or like try to help out, but we weren't exactly sure in what way currently.
Yeah.
I think especially with work, and our work life is going to be changing next week, so I think we can have a better idea after that. But Keiko was kind of curious on, like, you know, in ways that she can support or like things that she can do. So we were just more so just like trying to see if there was something that we can provide or help with. So just kind of listening and seeing if there's something we can like fill the holes.
Okay, yeah, sure. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. How about Humane-san?
So if it's gonna be happening at this time, I think either Josh or I have to be with other kids, because it's, you know, for us it's time to put kids to sleep.
Sure.
But I think I can do the interview to someone.
That would be amazing. Yeah, that would help so much. Awesome. Okay, so I'll follow up with you, Hamade, about like what that, more specifically what that looks like at another time, and
Okay.
yeah, we can get more clear on that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then yeah, Keiko and Alex, if you guys have, you know, if you ever have an idea like, oh, I can support in this way, even something that's outside of this, you know, if you just have something else, like an idea that comes up, like, oh, this would contribute to the program, you know, feel free to contact me or Kazuka anytime, and you know, we're happy to even just brainstorm like what that could look like. Okay, awesome. So yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it, and it's really great to see you. It's been a little while since the last saw you, so looking forward to seeing you again.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah. See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.